Previously on Survivor Grand Rapids.
That sucks ass, dude.
After winning for the entirety of day one, vengeance was starting to crack. Zoe had been keeping her exile journey a secret since the first round, with lies building up until John unknowingly exposed her. Doing damage control, Zoe cued in Magingo and Josh on her advantage, letting them both know of her task to transfer it to vengeance. While Magingo was on board, Josh's trust was breached and spread info on Zoe's idol to his alliance. Despite Zoe's deception, a greater enemy was at large on the Vengeance tribe, Josie. The tribe was convinced she was keeping a secret from her exile trip, assuming she had an idol. Meanwhile, at the challenge, Zoe finally activated her idol by transferring it over to her boyfriend and partner, Adrian. However, her relief lasted briefly, as both tribes were informed that they would be attending a joint tribal council. Vengeance collectively centered their target on James, planning to pile all 11 votes onto him, but Vendetta was not going down without a fight, and together orchestrated a last-ditch effort to flip Vengeance to target their own. Amongst the chaos, Tyler targeted Magingo in fear that she was gunning for him, but it was Luke that was spreading a plan to target the Blood Bonds. While Vendetta was successful in flipping the vote, a last-second idol exchange from Carrie saved Josie, nullifying 9 votes, sending James home with 5. 16 are left. Who will be eliminated next?
Guys, great game so far.
I'm upset. I'm sad to lose James. So, Tribal, that was a big surprise for all of us. And it was even crazier than I expected it to go.
Where's our food though? Let's go meet. Let's talk about this over some pizza.
I was really sad to see James go because I felt like I was just kind of forming a better alliance with him. Like, seeing him go was tough.
We tried to get Josie out just because that's the only person that they had on their radar on that tribe, and we needed a Hail Mary because we only had 6 of us. It actually worked, and it would have worked if she didn't have the idol. So hungry.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, these chicken tenders.
We lost James, which is really sad because he was a great ally, and so was Grace for me. Like, those were my 2 biggest allies.
Okay, so
Is this it? I was like, wait, where's the rest of us?
This is it. We would have gotten Josie out, but instead we flushed an idol, which is still good. The bad thing about it though was James going home, who was definitely becoming like one of my stronger allies.
Okay, well thankfully the yellow team somewhat pulled through with us.
They honestly did. We got more than 9 votes. Yeah.
Going into Tribal, I was all over the place. My tribe mates were conjuring up a plan to vote out Josie. However, Josie is my blood partner. I told them that.
They knew
Was
that
it?
she
I thought
had
they knew she had the idol.
Yeah.
So wait,
She must
did
have.
you know she had the idol?
I didn't know what I was going to do when we were even there, and it seemed like the Josie plan was really starting to work. So that's when I decided to give Josie my idol and completely kind of throw away my team's plan.
She got it from your thing, right? Or actually, I don't know.
I lied to my team, and I don't know what Josie said to her team. So I'm worried that storylines will not make sense on both sides.
And Tyler was telling me that Magingo and Josie are working together. I don't know.
Tyler was telling us to me.
I'm gonna try to double down on my lie. I'm gonna say that we said hold at Exile and that Josie found an idol somewhere else. I think my team believes that. Yellow team, I have no idea.
Thanks, Joey.
Thank you, Joey's.
Joey's Tavern.
That was the most epic thing I've experienced ever. But I just found myself a little overwhelmed, and Josie, I knew it. When we were walking back, Josie signaled me, so it'll be interesting to know what everyone else is thinking as well.
You just address maybe the elephant in the room. A lot kind of like went down.
So like right now, like I'm just curious, like I thought we were all going for James and that's not the case. And so I don't even want to talk about the idol. I want to talk about who the heck voted for me. I thought you guys were all cool. I'll be a little truthful if you're truthful.
They came up with a plan, it looks like. That was like their Hail Mary, and I think a lot of chaos happened.
Are you saying that you voted for me?
I did.
I was scared of your idol. I heard you had an idol.
The idol is
The
what
only
scared
thing.
me.
Who told you I'm an idol?
When you first came back, your story didn't really make a ton of sense. It's a lot of rewards to pass up on, and then to be like, yeah, nobody got an idol. It put up a lot of red flags, I think, for a lot of people. People have been talking about it in camp for a couple rounds.
In the same breath, Tyler came back
Yeah,
and said, I have
exactly.
That also scared me good.
Well,
And
I mean,
how do you guys know that I wasn't like telling the truth about her? Because y'all don't know how I got my idol, and I don't really want to share that right now.
Tyler, Josh, and Zoe did not let in the other Yellow Tribe members in on their plan. So hopefully they feel ostracized right now.
story just, I mean, it raised red flags for me. I mean,
Then
I'll-
you came back
well,
to
and
the
it's-
same thing.
If be honest, the plan changed to Josie, which I was not on board with. She was another person in the way of that alliance, and I need to bring up that alliance as soon as I can.
You came back from Exile too, and you said
Yeah.
something about, I'm gonna kind of out you a little bit.
No.
You did come back and you said that you're the one that won.
I want to like come clean with you guys. Like this has been weighing on me this whole time. I wasn't truthful with you guys, and I did get something from Exile. I got mine before Chase got his, and he was voted out before I could use it. It had no use over here, so I gave it back to the other team. I want to be honest with you guys, and that's like what happened. So basically, I came clean with everyone, and I'm not trying to have any secrets anymore. But Adrian also has my idol. He told me he would give it back to me. So
I want you guys to see that as like, from a survivor me being truthful and being like, I had an idol, it's out of play. And I don't have an idol.
And that play was display. I'm sorry.
And it's
that was
no, but
so
I want you guys to see that as me being truthful to you guys in the fact that yeah, I lied about maybe having an idol, but that came out to me.
I don't know if that works though, because you played it because you had to, not because you wanted to be truthful. I mean,
It's all I played it behind as I had to. I did have a feeling that like maybe everybody was gonna vote for James, so I played that because of hearing my name and being scared.
I've been leading the Josie charge. I knew she had an idol. And when Hannah said they were considering Josie, I saw it and I was like, yeah, that makes total sense. Let's do it.
going in, or at least for me, like, I was like James all the way, but then when I had heard the green team was like, hey, we suspect Josie too, and I kind of already had those feelings, I was like, well,
I have no interest in working with Josie in the future. It's not personal. It's game. You know, I've said it multiple times. She played it the right way. That's how you should play the game. But it definitely felt like a bomb for sure.
Where did you get the idol?
she hasn't said.
Oh.
There has been so many canoodling sessions about does she have an idol or does she not have an idol? And we called her bluff. It's nothing personal against her. She can try and get mad at us, but I mean, it had to happen.
No, I completely agree. I was scared of that too, but I'm also scared of like.
I'm scared of like other people that went there too,
Yeah.
and like how do y'all know I wasn't telling the truth? That's like other thing. Like Exile Island, what happened there?
I have an additional vote.
Or maybe she.
That's the advantage.
That's what I feel.
When they were talking to me about what I have, I straight up lied. I told them I have an extra vote, but really I have a steal your vote, which is a 2-point swing compared to an extra vote.
I appreciate you being honest.
Yeah. No,
What it was.
They believe it, and I'm still sitting pretty. They don't know the true power of what I hold.
I'm telling you, like I do not have another idol. I know, like I maybe lied and like I had an idol, but like
So where did you get this? Where did you get that idol?
don't have an idol. Like
No, where did you get the one you used?
She doesn't want to share.
I really hope there's a tribe shakeup soon because I have really strong alliances on both teams. I've got Hannah, I've got Allie, I've got Josh, Eli, Samantha, I've got Sam, Zoe, and Adrian. I feel like at this point, I thought they were coming for me, but I'm happy to see that my name wasn't on the chopping block. I mean, they can try and come for me at this point, but I've got the numbers. They are not touching me at all. So long live the freaking fedora.
I held the 2 tribal immunities. It said 2, like, for the next 2 tribals. What's the importance of, like, tribals?
I voted for James because that was the group decision going in. My earlier assumption was correct, and Tyler did in fact end up spiraling. And that makes me really nervous because he was my strongest alliance. He really just put a target on his back. Their Hail Mary worked. There were a few people who were approached by members of the Green Tribe. They already started to have their doubts about Josie, and then Tyler was spiraling because he thought that people were going to vote for him, and so he had like his sister vote for Maginko, and it was like a whole thing.
Like, I knew like that team definitely had like those gunning out feelings.
I have a question.
And like,
does anybody have any idea who the voted for now?
Who did
That was weird.
Yeah, that was so out of left field.
I think there's a chance that Luke actually might have written down Hannah's name. He did propose. We considered trying to break Josh and Hannah up right now. Josie's admitted to lying. Zoe's admitted to lying. Like, there went from being a lot of trust and a lot of morale and a lot of faith in our team to I think everybody like very quickly being like, what the fuck? This like really stirred the pot and is probably what we needed because we haven't had a whole lot of pot stirs since the game started, so.
Good morning, Survivor Grand Rapids besties. We're in the morning of day 2. Feeling pretty good. Let me tell you about yesterday. The weather? We were having weather. We had a crazy storm last night. So a lot of us were hiding away in little corners rather than being blown away into the cornfields. Yesterday, the weather was pretty unforgiving. Do you see these tan lines? This very embarrassing tan line all over. I mean, my arms actually don't look that bad. Getting a good view of my gams. This is what the audience wants, isn't it? Objectify me. We had like a little group forum in the Vengeance tribe. Josie's like, who voted for me? And I'm like, that's so fair. I'm like having the Survivor experience. My glasses broke, I'm sunburnt. Oh yeah. Oh, this came out. Ooh. Side note, if you were wondering why I was wearing glasses for like the first 4 episodes, it's because I immediately broke mine, if you can tell. So I had to wear sunglasses. I'm not like a cool guy who only wears sunglasses. I just broke these like first thing. But I got some tape, so we're gonna see how long these last. With an 11-5 tribe, there's gotta be a swap. We're hemorrhaging Vendetta people at this point. There's like 5 of us left.
I'll try it. You know, it's not the best coffee ever, but it's
But you made it with love.
I made it with a lot of
That
love.
is all that matters. I feel like I'm in an okay position. Like, I'm very close with the green people. I have new bonds on the yellow people. And like, as the merge is in the horizon, like my abilities in the game look less and less threatening. And it's like more of a reason to keep me around. The game plan for day 2, I'm going to fix my tan lines. I'm gonna continue forging some relationships, and I'm gonna slay the day.
Everyone from Exile was like holding something, so I just wanted to be like transparent about mine. Yeah, I shared last night. Almost all our whole team voted for Josie. Obviously, there was a huge elephant in the room, and we basically had a big like family meeting. It was only activated if it was given to someone else.
Gotcha.
Josie kept saying, oh, I'm still honest about I got nothing from Exile, but she did play an idol, and she didn't tell us how she got an idol. I think Carrie had what Chase was supposed to get. Me and Chase had our Exile switcheroo idols. So I think Carrie got that idol, read the paper, and knew it had to go to someone else, and she gave it to Josie. I gave it to Adrian. So maybe Josie was being honest and she didn't get anything at Exile, but she wasn't being honest about how she got the idol.
Last night you voted me. You didn't.
I did not. I voted for James.
No, that's fine. Like, I'm just like, what was your headspace when you voted for me?
Last night was something. It was something. My 17 castaway mates tried to burn me.
I felt like you were being dishonest, but I think I trust you a little bit more now.
Magingo ended up saying that they were voting for me, and I started panicking, and I was like, I don't have anything, I don't have, like, I can't do anything, like, I'm out tonight. And on my way back, Carrie walked up to me and she slid me the idol, so that really just worked out for me in my favor.
I did not want to play that last night, obviously, like, I wanted to keep that, like,
But you needed to.
It was a really, really big trust move on her part. I might stab you in the back, Carrie, and I'm really sorry, and if I do, it's nothing personal.
The other team approached us. They were like, well, we're voting for Josie. If you want to vote for Josie? And I was like,
That move last night is going to be like big on people's minds today, so that's really concerning. I just need to prove to my tribe that I'm somebody that can be trusted. I'm a little nervous for today, but I woke up this morning, I'm feeling alive and well, and if they're going to try to burn me, they're going to burn with me.
And then you didn't vote for me. What was your headspace on that?
My headspace was like going into it, obviously we talked about doing James. Based on the events last night, I am feeling differently about a few of my alliance members. Josh and Tyler were both two of the people that flipped.
I told everyone that it's only an extra vote, but really it's a steal vote.
Which they did tell me that that was going to happen, which I appreciated. I'm down to make big moves and do that, but we have to plan for that and make sure it's going to actually be executed. I didn't think it was going to be enough time to formulate numbers. Last night was the first tribal that we had to go to. Not great to be on the opposite side of the vote as two of my alliance members on the first tribal.
I'm so good with being like, our team's strong.
If we're going to make it far and I'm sticking with them, we're all going to need to calm down a little bit. I'm keeping my options open. I think I might have to pivot a little bit, but I'm still going to be working with them, or at least making them seem like I am.
I'm feeling really confident this morning. Last night, I didn't know where everyone was lying. For whatever reason, I thought they were gunning for me, and that's why I was like,
You were freaking
I was
out.
fully amped.
I know at our camp, we have a lot of things to discuss. We debriefed a little bit last night about the Josie vote.
We totally
dictated that entire tribal.
Yeah.
I would have looped you and Sam, but there was so much
It was-
crap.
I was
it was
just
going around.
chaos. I was just far away.
There's probably going to be something going on with maybe a tribe swap or something to even out the numbers. I don't think it really matters what went down on our team last night in our tribe.
And that's why we need to make sure we all stay strong, so if we do merge, we still have the numbers, right?
We got to start thinking ahead kind of a little bit at this point. But I've still got my advantage, which is awesome. All my alliance members are in.
We have me, you, Sam, Samantha, Eli, Allie, Hannah, Zoe, Adrian. That's 9. And you have John.
We don't want to necessarily create any bad blood and animosity against us, especially like maybe going to merge.
I don't have any interest in it.
We're playing Survivor. Yeah, we're playing Survivor. The
Survivor.
game is
So last night, I feel like it shook things up and we were like Yellow Tribe strong, but now Yellow Tribe is not strong. Yeah.
The Yellow team went to tribal council. It shook up our tribe because we all thought like Yellow Tribe strong, but actually Yellow Tribe not strong.
That is crazy how like the very first tribal council with the
All of
other
us
team's
together.
input. Do you think I really have to talk to Tyler? I'm honestly like really upset about it. I really liked Tyler. I was really like working with Tyler.
I
But he
feel like
just like actually balls to the walls went fucking crazy last night and screwed it all up.
The big kind of realization that came out of that is all the couples that are together are kind of the strongest units right now. So I think now it's just people realizing that those bonds are actually way stronger and people are willing to just like flip in an instant.
If I had a significant other on the other team, I would hope that they would
Oh yeah.
be on my team.
Oh, 100%. That's why I know we needed them out. Tyler, Josh, and Zoe orchestrated a plan, and I'm gunning to get those 3 out.
This morning I heard Zoe tell John that she gave her thing to Adrian.
Oh, last night's vote was actually very good because it showed Yellow Tribe that they're ostracized, and they should feel that way because they are.
I was like, so much happened last night, I'm gonna sleep on it. And then I woke up this morning, I was like, those motherfuckers cannot just plow through everything until the end of this.
If we lead them all to the merge, they will pick us up one by one. I don't want to play like that.
I talked to Luke and Samantha. It seems like we're all on the same page of wanting to break up bonds. I don't know, it just shows that people are actually in it to win it, which I'm like, awesome. Did you gave Adrian your the other half?
So Adrian has it.
Did he say if he was gonna give it back to you or no?
He did.
Do you think he's gonna?
I do.
Zoe had told me that she had an idol, but I said, do your thing. I think today she's gonna have a lot more people on her back. I'm getting Luke to trust me. Our biggest concern is Hannah and Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though like Zoe obviously is dating Adrian, she could be easily persuaded, and we think Josh would be the quote-unquote easier target
So
is your alliance with them stronger than with me?
I don't want it to be.
At Tribal, when I heard my name being called, I was just kind of like, no, I don't want people to vote me out. But then it kind of became real.
This should be an interesting day.
It will be a very interesting day.
I'm really trying to figure out what information I have that I should share and what information that I should withhold until I know if I trust them or not. And it's so hard to keep track of, like, you told this person one thing and then you told another person another thing. But then when someone says something, you're like, are they gonna expose that I told them? That is really just giving me, like, my heart racing so much. But I know for this weekend it's what that has to happen, but not for my life. Oh, yeah. I know. Get this thing going.
So we slept in the barn because the severe thunderstorm hit around 2 a.m. It sounded like a stampede on the roof of the barn. There was like huge lightning, huge thunder, like rain like I've never heard it before. So we ended up running into the house to sleep in the basement so we didn't get struck by lightning. When I decided to give Josie my idol, I wanted to do it at the time. Today, waking up, I don't think that was the right move. I think there's so many people that want Josie out, so like I don't think necessarily that she is the best person to be working with.
The tree overlooking the corn will be your guide. Venture near the crop, seek a pink gem. I tried to come out here early and find an idol based on Chase's clue, and I'm looking for a pink gem. Damn! How deep could it be? I'm trying to think it got washed away in the storm last night because it's nowhere to be found. Like, and I'm... At this point, I think I proved myself as a good player. I mean, this game is much more intense than the last time I played. James and Grace are my biggest alliances, so I gotta form some new strong ones today. There's nothing. If this game has taught me anything, it's to not expect anything because you never know what's going to happen. I do think there's going to be some sort of tribe swap or something because it is 5 versus 11.
Right. Basically. I really want to try John's oatmeal squares. Oh my god.
It sounded like Zoe gave you the idol. What's going on with that?
Now, I still do have that baby right here. Zoe and McKingo gave it to me, I guess. I don't know whose it was. Didn't use it, nor do I plan on using it. I plan on just giving it back to them. I don't know much about Survivor, but the game is going pretty smooth. I'm having a good time.
I wonder if we'll have like a challenge or if we're going to swap right away or what's going to happen.
I know. I feel like
With the idol, I looked for it myself for like quite a long time where I thought it was. At this point, I do really like my tribe and I'm considering all of us looking for it together.
Hannah, we're just sleeping.
I got a mission for us. I couldn't find it. And if one of them had it, I'd be happy too. I don't know. And then maybe that would strengthen my alliances with them. Where'd you get that? I've had it for a little while. We're very close now, and I want us to do this together. At this point, it's either no one gets it or one of us gets it. Venture near the crops. Seek a pink gem. Lift it up and dig to find where I hide. Use me wisely and cause some mayhem.
Okay, let's do it.
15 minutes.
Hannah gave us all a clue that she said Chase had actually given to her. The clue was kind of like a riddle that didn't say what we were gonna find, but some sort of advantage. So shout out to Chase because he did find something on Exile.
Pink gem.
Did it say venture into the crops? But I can see. We can't read it.
We can't.
Can we get clarification on what it is?
That would be great.
So I ended up finding the advantage. So it is an immunity idol, but it has to go to vengeance first. So we couldn't have kept it for ourselves.
Good job, Aubrey. Chase gave it to me. And he said you can use it to help someone on the other tribe. Think about this. We might be on separate tribes too. True. So we can use it to help each other. The clue with the idol said once we passed it, it was activated. Thank you. I was the one that found the clue and I told them about it because I wasn't going to find it by myself. Congratulations, you have found a hidden immunity idol. However, this is no ordinary idol. I'm hoping someone gets to use it and it helps somebody out. We'll see.
So just wait and see like what happens at the tribe swap maybe.
So are we keeping this only between us?
I think we already have 5 meetings for one idol. Once Vengeance has it, they can choose to play it or not for like the first round, and then after that it can be played for either tribe. So our goal right now is kind of to try to keep passing it back and forth based on who's losing.
I don't think we should like not even our partner.
No. If I had to be real with myself, I don't think it'll make its way back to me, but this shakes things up at least, right? We're gonna throw this out.
Rolling. Up, Julian.
She acts like she won this. Come on in. All right, Vendetta and Vengeance Tribe. What a night! First of all, you guys had your joint tribal council. Vendetta Tribe, you are still standing after an absolutely brutal first day attending every single tribal council. Adrian, how is the little tribe that could holding up in the first game?
I don't know, we're doing good. I mean, we definitely do miss Shane's and everyone else. We think that, what is it? Swap. We keep talking about there might be a tribal swap. Hopefully we stick together.
Tribal swap. Is that on anybody else's mind? Alright, well, we'll see what happens. Aubrey, Zoe, I will take them back. Individual immunity is not up for grabs for this challenge, and neither is tribal immunity. For this challenge, it is a sponsored challenge from Survivor production team. Everybody behind me and over here have played this game. They know what it's like to go head to head. And so you'll be going head to head with a tribe swap. Everybody drop your buffs. We are switching tribes. Congratulations. So God. You guys are catching on to me. Take one. Alright, so we will be swapping into 2 tribes of 8. On the count of 3, everybody unwrap your buffs. 1, 2, 3, go.
I think I have a clue.
The second we tribe swapped and saw which previous Vendetta moved to Vengeance, we like did a little group hug and I handed it over to Allie. We didn't really talk about who's getting it. We kind of said that we were sticking together and we're gonna do whatever's best for original Vendetta.
Alright, let's take a look at this tribe divide, the new Vendetta tribe. We have Josh, Hannah, Luke, Sam, Zoe, Samantha, Magingo, and Aubrey. Over on the new Vengeance tribe, Carrie, Adrian, Allie will be joining Eli, Josie, Brooklyn, Tyler, and John. This is going to be an interesting day 2. I wish you guys the best of luck. Head back to camp. I'll see you soon.
Hannah was really smart in telling us right before the tribe swap. They have it over on Vengeance. Obviously we don't want them to use it, but we also want to keep them in the game. So hopefully it can last as long as it needs to, but also hopefully it can help out if someone needs it.
Right over there that we don't need to take food. Oh, Sam's
We just had a tribe swap and we were ready for it too because we were sick of losing. It was getting really frustrating. We do have a immunity thing and we're planning to only use it on people from the original Vendetta tribe.
You guys come up to me if anyone hears anything and I will give it to whoever needs it.
Allie currently has the idol because we just have to play it in the yellow tribe. I don't know, some rule as far as the idol that Zoe gave me, I handed it back to her. Also, Zoe has an idol. I'm in the yellow tribe now. Woohoo, the winning tribe. Hopefully we keep that up. If not, I guess we're gonna see who the problem was.
This is the port. Crib. We got green tribe!
Our new tribe definitely got some powerful players.
Get to it!
We currently have 5 of our original tribe and 3 green came over to us, which is power in numbers for sure, but it's really gonna depend how this first challenge goes to see where everybody's heads lie.
I feel like our tribe didn't have a lot of time to just talk about what we wanted to talk about. We were literally had to talk strategy.
Hey, y'all made it though. Good
Yeah.
for you for joining.
We have been spending some time getting to know the new members of our tribe. One thing I am nervous about is Tyler and Allie are now together, especially if they make the merge together.
Like the thought of relaxing after a challenge. I don't even know.
So I'm gonna kind of see where the traction is building and point out these relationships that are gonna be brutal if we don't take care of them now.
She did not see it coming.
Yeah. And then once she's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to play this idol round. First round I go to tribal.
I've been lying completely to the green team and to everybody about my idol that I gave to Josie last night. And I learned some very interesting information just now.
She wanted to call somebody else out on something that she was also doing.
It's not adding up.
It wasn't adding up.
Josie's stories aren't adding up and her stories are conflicting mine, and I think that's gonna come out somehow because she's not gonna lie.
She was surprised that you guys were even thinking of her as a name, and I was like, why?
Like, apparently she told people they were like idols at Exile. I've been telling people, which Josie and I agreed on, to say we wrote hold for all 3 and that there were no idols and that she got it somewhere else.
And then she did say something about holding 2 idols at one point, and we were like, wait, you have 2 idols?
So I'm gonna stick to my story because people already don't believe Josie. She can say whatever she wants, and I'll just hope that people believe me.
I'm sticking with that story. I'm sticking with it. Yeah, I know I'm sticking with the story. Yeah. I know me and Carrie have this like kind of thing going, and I really want to like talk to her, just see if we still have that. Now we're on the same team. Now I can talk to her and just kind of see what like happened last night.
Last night people were concerned. They are questioning things. I don't know what else to say. But I'm just gonna try to shut up about the idol from last night.
People do see Josie as a threat, but I can for sure see my name being on the chopping block. It has been a lot.
Like people are gonna be on my ass wanting me to get out.
So I think it would be good to keep her in the game and she could help me potentially. But at this point, I'm just trying to not get caught in a lie.
Hopefully. We just did the tribe swap, which I think everyone knew was coming, and I actually like my new tribe.
How do you guys sleep over here?
I have Josh, and that's gonna be so fun, and then I have Zoe, who we both played before.
The basement was really cold and horrible, so it wasn't any better.
You're like Luke and I feel like when we see each other we kind of like smile, and I'm hoping that I can like do something with that. Sam I know from Grand Rapids, and then Aubrey and I are both from Vendetta originally, and we do really well. So I think I can make this work, but I'm a little bit concerned about being with Josh because I don't want people to try to get one of us out. So I definitely have to put myself in gear and start to really try to form these connections.
I feel like we just went through a breakup. I just went to go get my stuff and then I'll never see him again. But it's okay. I'm excited. I'm on Vendetta now, and old Vengeance does have the majority now. I've never been over here.
Really? You've always been on the front?
Yeah.
Well, it's so wonderful over here.
I'm kind of sad that I'm not with Adrian. I did want to play with him like a little bit. Adrian's my best friend. We've been able to learn a lot about ourselves and about each other. And he's also the person who understands me more than a lot of other people. So I'm a little concerned for Adrian. I don't think he's on a majority at all. And he gave me back the idol. I kind of like it over here, honestly. I want to keep it for myself as long as I can. And if I do feel pressure, then I'll use it. But I don't think I would use it for anyone else.
Yay!
Yay! Vendetta! If people know and they want to like work with me, and like if that gives me leverage, like that's fine. But right now it's mine, and I'm not gonna tell anybody else, I don't think.
No.
Hey, partner. Hey. Guys, this tribe is the best, let me tell you. We're gonna turn it around over here.
When you think about it, you were really good at tribe. Yeah, since you went through
You
5
survived
tribes.
a lot of
Yeah. So we just had a tribe swap, which I'm pretty mad about. That threw out all my plans to try to blindside Josh. Now we're in a bit of a pickle. So what are you thinking right now?
I think it feels pretty good.
Me, Samantha, and Makingo are in an alliance, but it's just us 3.
Hello. Hello. New tribe mates.
How
are you? I feel good. I'm excited.
I want to get Hannah out, but now at the swap, I don't think we're the most for that. Who are you aligning with, or who are you talking to? So I'll be sure. I want to work with you. How are you playing with you? How you compete? But I just want to know where your head's at.
I've been chatting with everybody, trying to just be an ally to all, kind of.
Yeah. I think Josh and Hannah have Sam in their back pocket, so that sucks. Maybe I can try to convince Sam. I mean, my big thing is, do you trust? I don't know. I'm just thinking
How we feeling, Yellow? How we feeling?
Green now.
Yeah.
Well, old Yellow.
Yeah.
Old Yellow alumni.
I was talking to Sam. I would try to sway him a little bit, see where his head's at, and Josh came over right away. I'm not an idiot. I know what they're doing. I know they're scared of me pulling Sam.
I'm gonna get mine.
I don't trust Luke. He closely aligns with Josie.
Right. Luke thinks him and I are in cahoots, but Josh wants him out, and I agree.
I want to work with you, so right. I think we could have a solid 4. I like that too.
I understand I would definitely not be Josh's number 1. He's going to always side with Hannah. But because he's in cahoots with a big group, I think if I align myself with Luke, they get him out. Who's next? The guy that's working with the guy they just voted out.
He was coming for both of you last night. Yeah, so he was going for both of them. He was rushing to 6. You and Hannah are both posters. Yeah. And Zoe and Adrian.
I just think I'm safer aligning myself with a group instead of, me and Luke versus the world.
He's the one, if we go to tribal, that's the one I want. Right. Because everyone else I feel good about, honestly. And I have no interest in working with Luke. From what I heard, he kind of snaked the switch vote last night to Josie. So I could see him maybe pushing that counter charge maybe against me and Hannah.
You guys probably had good morale going.
Until last night, yeah.
Really? There was drama last night?
Not really, but essentially
People were
the
upset.
entire tribe got in a circle and everyone hashed it out.
Yeah.
And
Well, it was just Yellow Tribe Strong.
Yes.
Obviously, there are significant others
Yeah.
and that kind of thing in those alliances.
Yeah.
Once again, we have the numbers. When we had the numbers last time, that didn't really play out.
Very happy and Josh is on your team.
Yeah. But we're very competitive with each other, so we'll have to see how this goes. I don't know.
Honestly, I'm happier to have Josh and Hannah on the same team because I'll really get to see how they're working together. I also do really like Hannah, so I'm excited to get to spend some time with her and create a bond there as well.
Before Josh and I played, we had said we want this to be individually succeeding, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's fair. Yeah.
I do think there's a good chance I would be more on the bottom just because I don't have as strong of an alliance with Josh, and I think he's gonna kind of be the ringleader.
How you feeling?
Okay, so I'm going to cue you.
Okay.
Hannah and I want to get some merch.
Okay.
Because we want to compete.
Okay.
That's what we want. So while we're still on this stage, I want to work with you,
Okay.
Hannah, Sam. I don't trust Luke.
You don't trust Luke.
I don't trust Luke at all.
Okay.
I was pretty aligned with Zoe on the old tribe, so I feel like me, Zoe, and Hannah can maybe spearhead this tribe a little bit. I want to keep our thing going.
Yeah.
The only person right now I want off this tribe is Luke.
Really?
Yeah, I don't trust him at all. I know I can work with Zoe. I know I can work with Hannah. We could definitely have a target on our back. That's why we're going to have to be very careful about how we go about this. I want to isolate Luke.
Okay.
I want him out.
I'm not opposed to that. Josh just told me that if I want to work with him, I have to work with Hannah. But I was also talking to Magingo this morning, and she's close with Lou.
Also,
But I
full
just-
transparency, if you want to work together, that means you're also going to work with Hannah.
Yeah,
So-
but I want Josh to think that he's my number one still, because he's gonna choose Hannah obviously over anyone else. Wow.
All right, well, as long as we're on the same page.
I think it's crazy that they got put on the same team. So I think I really want to split up Josh and Hannah.
All right, come on in.
Shake it, shake it. Show us how you vote.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I was feeling it, sorry.
All right, taking a look at our new Vendetta and Vengeance tribe, starting over at Vendetta's Aubrey. It is a 5-2 split right now, based on original tribes. How are you processing that?
It's definitely an obvious fact, but hopefully we can move past that, and that's not the only thing that matters.
Right. Over at Vengeance, Allie, how does it feel to be off of the green tribe and over to a new greener pastures maybe?
I was definitely ready for something to change because it was a good run on Vendetta, but you know, I'm ready for something different.
All right. Well, let's get to your first immunity challenge as new tribes. For today's challenge, we are going to be sponsored by former player Ryan Mangu Lubnin. He has played 3 times, got the premium sponsor challenge, and he wishes you guys the best of luck in this next season. He is a great member to have in our family, so thank you, Ryan, for your support and your continued support of our seasons. For today's challenge, we will have 3 people from your tribe will be holding these buckets, as the rest of your tribe, 2 at a time, will fill up a solo cup and race back and put it into the opposing tribe's bucket. Trick is, these solo cups have holes in them. Last tribe with members holding their buckets will win immunity, safe from the vote at Tribal Council today. Losers, you will be getting used to your new tribes at the comfort of Tribal Council. You guys want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah.
Since our immunity idol was unceremoniously broken last time, we should also thank Salvation Army for having a plethora of statues that I couldn't decide which one to use for this season. So this season, we'll be using our backup immunity idol. Here we go. This is what you guys are playing for. This is the new immunity idol. I'll give you guys a moment to strategize. Let's get to it. All right, for immunity, we have Josh, Luke, and Sam holding for the Vendetta tribe. Over at Vengeance, we have Josie, John, and Eli holding. 2 people on the course at a time. Survivors ready? Oh! Tyler, Adrian, McGingo, and Hannah running out. Adrian, that water is all over you. Tyler with a big sprint. 2 more people, go! Allie, Carrie, Aubrey, and Samantha heading out. They are going for Luke first. Sam gets one. Josie gets ganged up on. Brooklyn and Tyler giving theirs to Sam. Luke is getting some. Josie is getting all of this right now. Good. Adrian and Allie coming back. They're going for Luke. Josie getting ganged up on more. Joey, go. Adrian and going. Sam gets some, Luke gets some.
They're hitting my hand, it's not there.
Again, loading up on Josie. She has the most water out of everybody. Allie and Carrie going for Luke and Sam. Josie and John getting some finally. Josh gets some love. How we feeling, holders? Josie is holding it up. She is shaking. Josie might be the first one out. These runners are putting in work. I hope they had a good night's sleep. Josie gets more. That bucket is almost on the ground, but she is fighting. They are loading up on Josie. Looks like Luke might have more. Josie struggling, lifts that off.
You got this, Josie!
She's fighting. More for Josie. That bucket is about halfway full.
Bring me more! Sorry, babe. Not sorry. Screw you guys! I think I won my team before!
Sam grimacing.
Oh, the pain. Okay, it's like getting pain.
Keep it up, Yellow. Good shit.
Oh, it's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping, it's slipping.
Josie drops. Vengeance down to 2. Sam looks like he's struggling. Sam is out. We are down 2 to 2. Luke and Josh hanging in. John and Eli remain.
Keep pushing. Good shit, guys.
Visibly, everybody looks uncomfortable except for Eli. Josh struggling. Vendetta loaded up on Josie, but Eli and John have been chilling. Vengeance had a little bit more of a divide and conquer strategy. Josh dropped right there. We are now down to Luke. Luke is the only remaining hope for Vendetta.
Push it. Good job, you guys.
Come
on, Luke, you got this.
Give up, Luke.
Stay strong.
Push.
Keep pushing. Good job, Luke. Keep pushing.
Allie and Adrian going. Luke's bucket almost full. Aubrey and Zoe heading out. Carrie and Allie heading out. Eli showing no pain. John also chilling. Breathe. We are probably in the final stretch of this challenge. You guys have been doing this for about 10 minutes. Luke's bucket almost to the top.
Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. This is survival.
Come on, run back. Push. Good job, Tyler.
John with the slip. John drops. Now down to Eli and Luke.
Good job.
Luke with almost full bucket. Luke's fingers holding on, grasping on. Eli also just chilling.
Eli, you got this.
Let's go, Eli.
It is all mental right now. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want to win this for your tribe? Aubrey with the dump on Eli. Eli getting some. Luke drops. Vengeance wins immunity. Sending Vendetta to Tribal Council.
I've tried so hard.
Tribal Council.
Oh my god. Bring it in. Yes.
Oh my god, I killed it.
Look at his
Oh my god, it's so
All right. A valiant effort from both tribes. Luke, how you feeling?
Exhausted.
A lot of hard work went into that challenge, both from the runners and the holders, putting up a great fight for this season. But for now, Vengeance, you guys are getting the new immunity idol. Who wants
Go get
it?
it, Joseph. Go get it.
Go get it! Nobody's going home with Vengeance.
Let me see what it feels like.
All right, here's where it gets tricky. Vengeance, send one person from your tribe to Exile Island.
Can we get water? Water?
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, I mean,
Noah? Maybe sit on your leg.
You good, Luke? No. Yeah, cold water.
Yeah, he needs to know you.
Take some
Good
cold
job,
water.
Luke.
Our medical team is taking care of Luke. I think it's just putting up a really, really great fight in that challenge again. Vengeance, who are you sending to exile?
Sending John.
John, all right.
John!
Our exile. You're just going alone? All right. So while John struts over to Exile Island, Vengeance, you guys can head back to camp, relax. Vendetta, again, I will be seeing two of you for the 5th time in this game. The rest of you get to know each other a little better. Head back to camp. I'll see you guys soon.
Good job, you guys.
Bye.
We didn't win. Tried my hardest, but it sucks that we couldn't come out on top. I was getting fuzzy toward the end, and I knew it was only a matter of time until I dropped. I'm kind of scared, but like right now, I'm exhausted. Like the thought was like canoodling. It's the last thing I want to do right now.
Enjoying Survivor Grand Rapids so far? Head on over to SurvivorGrandRapids.com, hit the Fan Favorite Voting tab, click the link, and select your favorite player. You can vote for whoever you want, as many times as you want.
Oh, get to it!
Voting closes the day of the finale. Enjoy the rest of the season.
It's bad blood out here, for sure.
Lost again. My spirits are definitely a little low because this is my 5th time out of 5 going to tribal council. I'm convinced that Dom has cursed the Vendetta tribe. Somebody did something because we played so well. I mean, Luke played his ass off and we did not come out on top. Are you okay?
I think.
Oh yeah, I'm good now. Yeah.
You just need a second.
Yeah. I'm scared of both of Hannah and Josh, but I can't do much right now with the numbers and who I have on my tribe. Just gotta get through this next vote. So now I have to re-scramble again and try to figure out what I can do.
I feel like I've painted myself into a corner here because everyone else I talked to, I kind of was like pushing to get Luke out. And Hannah is my biggest ally. I haven't even had a chance to talk to her yet.
I mean, I'm worried about myself. I am worried about myself because 1, Josh is on my tribe, 2, I played before, and 3, I'm one of 2 people on the Vendetta tribe. There's a lot of reasons for my tribe to vote me out right now.
Me and Luke are at odds. After that challenge, it's gonna be really hard to get people to vote for Luke. I don't even know if I want to vote for Luke anymore, but like I heard he was going for me at the tribal last night. We had a core 4 or 5.
I was gonna drive him in. That was like my person from your tribe.
I've turned half the tribe against him already. But the problem
That's who we're going for?
Well,
prior to this, I was like, I really like Luke. We ended up being in the same tribe. I'm like, that's a person like I can get on my side. Then Josh pulls me. He goes, Luke and I are in a war. And I was like, what?
And then
we need to go
just
talk to other people.
Okay, well, everyone knows it doesn't matter. It does not.
But they're talking about us right now. And I'm obviously have to be with Josh. So then I'm like, all right, it's game time. Good. We're targeting ourselves with Dino here.
Before this challenge, I felt good about going for Luke, but now this opens the door for him to kind of be like, hey, let's get one of the 2 of us out.
Welcome to your first Since it's just me and Hannah over here, I feel like we should try to stick together, but also we're still really outnumbered, so definitely need to be making some new relationships as well. Obviously, Hannah's my only previous Vendetta over here, but also I know when it comes down to it, Josh is going to be the one, not me.
This will be our first tribal council with the new Vendetta team, so I'm interested to see how it plays out. Josh and Hannah have immediately went and flocked to each other. She's got Aubrey from her old tribes. And at the same time, Josh was also really close with the other Sam and Zoe, but I do know that Luke is definitely going to be gunning for one half of the couple. So it definitely seems like it's going to be a juicy Canoe League session.
If we get rid of Luke, he's kind of like the last loose end of the whole Josie situation.
If you're with close to Hannah, I'm fine being Josh.
He threw my name out before tribal council last night, so like I feel like he's gonna have a target on my back.
That's fair.
How do you, are you with that? Like, if you're with like, I'd be fine with Josh.
But the problem is he did so well, and like I would feel bad. But I'm in the position where I truly feel like it's either me, Hannah, or him. And
That's fair. Josh, he's a very like ringleader type person, and he definitely has been pulling a decent amount of the strings in the back and without making himself like an obvious ringleader. I'm really close to Luke and Magingo, and I'm happy to go with what my closest alliance want to do.
Wow.
People are wanting Luke, right?
I feel so bad after what just happened.
Oh, he's willing to go to the point of exhaustion to help our team. We need him on our team right now. Luke was holding pretty much a full Home Depot bucket with 3 fingers. I think that's amazing because if he'll do that now, he'll continue. But I know where Josh wants to go with his vote. He wants to vote out Luke.
But Josh is very gung-ho on getting Luke out.
Do you think we could try to get Josh out? I want to bring them up. I'm making Josh like feel like I'm with him, but I want to break up that pair. I don't really want to vote for Hannah because I think if Josh isn't here, she'd be willing to come with us.
You said you guys were maybe going for Luke?
Another easy one could be Sam. If we want something just like kind of clean and simple right now, we could easily get him. And then Hannah came up and talked to me and Magingo when we were together, and we're telling her Sam might be a good idea, kind of as like a decoy to Hannah because like obviously we didn't want to tell her about Josh. I think that's a good plan. Okay. It's like really hard because I really want to work with Hannah and I don't want to backstab her, but like it's getting a little messy and there's a lot of like lies and secrets I've told, so it's hard to like.
Okay. Luke wants to get me to Josh.
Luke thinks I'm going for Josh, but I think I am definitely going to go along with Josh and Hannah. He's been threatened by you, Josh, you, Adrian, better Allie.
Oh, the pairs.
He's been gunning for all the couples, and I feel like I see myself lining in with those couples and we can have a good final 9.
So he thinks he's like running the thing against Josh.
He thinks he is.
I just really don't want Luke out right now because he'll follow us if we like want him to, especially if we save him right now with this vote.
We were just talking about how we're getting pretty worried that both the couples and the siblings are still in.
I'm still worried about the couples being a threat. Regardless, they're not going to go against each other.
I say we go Sam or Josh.
I'm gonna Sam or Josh.
It's just a matter of whether I want to side with the couples or be in alliance with someone who's on their own.
Yes, I get Josh, but like Sam is one that could be easy.
My partner is Aubrey, and because we were partners, we agreed that we were going to be in alliance, and I have a strong feeling that she will side with Hannah, but I've not gotten a chance to talk to her.
Really? Yeah, but I've been like, no one's going to say anything. I think it's always
The names that have been thrown out are Josh, Sam, and Luke.
I was supposed to say
I think that it's mostly going to be between Josh and Luke.
It's no secret that me and
You guys are
Luke,
kind of against each other
yeah,
right now.
I'm not hearing anything good right now, if I'm being honest.
we vote off Luke. I feel like we have a strong tribe that we could ride to get as many people through to the birthday possible.
Yeah,
I honestly, truly believe that.
They're all saying that once we get Luke out of here, they're like pretty set with the rest of us 7. But like at some point we're probably gonna have to vote again.
I have Hannah.
Yeah.
I have Sam, 100%. I have Zoe. I do feel good about Samantha.
Okay, so Luke.
That's
That's definitely. I do really trust Hannah, and obviously she's not voting for Josh. And I don't think trying to save Luke is gonna change that much.
A minute? Do you have a minute? 3 minutes.
Yeah, we're gonna do confessionals in a second.
I love how we're on the same page without even speaking. I know. It's a war zone out there. I gotta spill some tea. Okay, so Luke was trying to rally for Josh. Josh was trying to rally for Luke, but also Sam's name was out. What's my name out too? Probably.
I think it's gonna be me.
I didn't say it a lot.
I mean, I'm not that down.
I want Luke to go if he's gonna gun for Josh all the time. Bye-bye. I do really like. If you're watching this, is what I do. I'm very fond of you, but you gotta go.
Hannah and Josh, they're not really covering up at all that they want to work together and like be a strong pair. And I talked to a lot of people, but I think those people aren't catching on that I'm like not telling the truth, so then they think it's a whole new plan, and then it's getting really messy. All of a sudden, under the tree, it was me, McGingo, Girl Sam, and Luke. I said, if someone can just tell Aubrey, we'll have 5 and we can get Josh out right now. If it's us, Aubrey, vote Josh, we can get him out right now.
Yes. Zoe said she was in, which I don't know if I believe her totally. Just huge. I did not think we could pull this off, but if we do it, I'll be so happy.
There's a very obvious divide, Luke versus Josh.
Can we go to the bathroom really quick? Or
Yeah. Well, you got like 5 minutes left, but
Coming into this tribe, I was really close with Josh and Tyler, but been talking to Luke, so I am in quite a predicament.
I know he's throwing out Josh's name. They've got me.
I don't want to vote majority, but in order for me to continue staying in the game, I feel like majority vote is where I'll go.
2 minutes? Yeah. The way that I vote tonight is like gonna set in stone like who I would rather work with, but I honestly have no idea how this is gonna go in tribal council.
I think I have enough votes for Luke. It sucks that it kind of came to this because I think in a different Survivor world we could have worked together.
But I see myself as a threat and a power player, but I need to trust in my alliance and fight to live another day.
We want to get Josh out. If it doesn't work, that's really awkward. But if it does work, that's like amazing.
Alright, New Vendetta Tribe, welcome to your first tribal council as a new tribe. Hannah and Aubrey, welcome to your 5th tribal council of this game. Aubrey, after last night's chaotic tribal council, you had immunity. Now you're back here again today with a brand new tribe.
It was definitely a good time to have immunity last night for such a crazy tribal council. We'll see what happens today. It's obviously a fact that Hannah and I are coming in as a different tribe, but I don't know how much that's going to matter right now.
Yeah, Hannah, so you and Aubrey are at numbers disadvantage, but you're sitting right next to your partner in the game, Josh.
Before this game started, we said we did want to thrive as individuals, not ride on each other's coattails, so I want to do well because I did well. I mean, it is nice having him here, but I do want to play my own game.
For me, it feels like I just gained 2 new tribe mates versus everyone else I'm familiar with.
Luke, you put up a very valiant effort at the challenge today. How do you feel like you're perceived by the rest of your tribe right now?
I can excel in the team challenges, but that can also be a threat at the same time, so hopefully I can stay here and keep contributing. And win and not see you anymore.
Samantha, the Yellow Tribe, Vengeance Tribe, have bonded through winning. Hannah and Aubrey have bonded through losing.
There is something to be said about trauma bonds that are formed through suffering. You know, those are pretty unbreakable. And at the same time, you know, we came over here happy and excited to try something new. And I think there's pros and cons to everything.
Josh, we had this joint tribal council last night. Has that been a discussion between you and anybody else?
There's things that are lingering from that. I mean, it was a huge thing. So just kind of ready to move forward.
This is an interesting tribal council because I can sense that the tension is there. I can't get a read on how this is going to go. Are there names out there?
Oh, for sure. I think whoever goes out from this will give everyone a bigger picture of who's aligned with who.
The partner thing does like throw another aspect into it. It all depends on if that pair is willing to work with other people or not.
There's two ways to look at it really, and you can also go against them. They can be threats later on. Both can benefit you, just whether you want to control your own fate or just align with other people.
All right. It sounds like everybody is playing individually, but are very aware about their surroundings and who they are sitting next to in this game.
Ultimately, like outside of the game, like we love each other. But like the name of the game is like voting someone out, and this is like the worst part. But like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, there is a lot of love here, but love will be lost today for somebody. Zoe, you are up.
Bad blood, baby.
You're all gonna hate each other after this.
In a different Survivor universe, I think we could have worked together.
Hopefully this goes the way I think it will. If not, that's off to my tribe. Yeah.
So sorry.
All right, I'll go tally the votes. Right, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay, once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Luke. Luke, that's 2 votes Luke. Josh. Josh, 2 votes Josh. Luke, 3 votes Luke. Josh, 3 votes Josh, 3 votes Luke. Luke, 4 votes Luke, 3 votes Josh, 1 vote left. Josh, we are tied 4-4. So how this is gonna happen, Luke and Josh, you cannot go vote. You are able to pitch your case right now. You can only vote for Luke and you can only vote for Josh. If we go vote and there's a tie again, we will be going to rocks. Luke will become safe, Josh will become safe, and somebody random will be selecting the odd colored rock and be going home without a vote cast to their name. So, Luke, Josh, the floor is yours.
Just, I mean, don't vote me out if you want to keep going back here. Also, Josh has strong connections, strong alliances. He's already put people on the outs. I have not. I'm loyal to whoever, anybody. I think I've shown that. And again, if you want to not come to tribal, it'd be a good idea to not vote me out.
With all the stuff that kind of was going on maybe before the switch, that stuff is going to linger. Alliances don't necessarily dissipate just because you aren't on the same team. So I don't think everyone is perfectly put in a box as maybe it seems. I'm ready to move on. There's strength in numbers. And I think regardless of who goes home here, this tribe will be strong.
All right, another crazy tribal council. You can only vote for Luke and Josh. If we go to another tie, we are going to rocks. So the fate is in your hands. Make this decision wisely. Zoe, hit the urn.
Hopefully don't have to do rocks.
Tally the votes. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Luke. One vote, Luke. Josh. Luke. Josh. 2 votes, Luke. 2 votes, Josh. Josh. 3 votes, Josh. 2 votes, Luke. 1 vote left. The 5th person vote out of Survivor Grand Rapids Bad Blood, Josh. That'll do it today. You guys all played a great game. Thank you. Josh, a great effort, but for now, tribe has spoken. Head out that way. Another epic tribal council, almost going to rocks, a split vote, but the game continues.
We proceed.
We proceed. Vendetta Tribe, I certainly hope you get a win soon.
We're not coming back here again.
Grab your torches, head back to camp. See you at the next challenge.
Thanks, Jeff.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode. Next time on Survivor Grand Rapids, Hannah does some damage control.
I want to just pretend that whole thing didn't
No,
happen.
yeah.
As I don't want him to come for me next.
The Postmas link up.
The end goal for me is me and you.
And the castaways need some direction.
I just got back from tribal. I did not make it through. I felt like I had the votes, honestly. I was very confident. That did not go the way I thought it would, but it's the game. That's how it goes. I definitely do not take anything personally. I'm actually really happy for Luke too, because he did not deserve to go out. A lot of people, I think, leave this game maybe feeling unfulfilled, but this was a fantastic experience. It's an experience for a lifetime. I know how bad Hannah wants this, and I want Hannah to win, so.